Hey guys, what's up? It's MrCrayfish and welcome back to another live stream. If you're watching this after the live stream, this would be the second live stream you're watching. I actually did one in between, but I didn't actually post it because I released a new update video for the furniture mod, and I thought it was a little redundant, showing you the progress up to that. It's showing the progress up to that when I've already just done a really short video showing you. Oh god. And welcome. I accidentally left the live stream going on another tab. What I was saying is, I already made a short video basically going over that previous live stream, so there's no point posting it. So this would be the second video you're watching after it, but if you're watching the live stream, this would be the third one. But anyway, welcome back. We're going to be doing some more furniture mod development today. Are you guys excited? I'm quite excited because I've got something to show you guys real quickly. Hopefully we can actually get this finished today because it's something I've been working on, and I'm still trying to figure out. There is a couple of bugs here and there, but I'm going to show you guys straight away like what I've been working on in my own time. So let's go ahead and get this started. Hopefully everything is all good. Welcome everybody as well. Make sure you hit that like button. It means a lot and shows your support for this stream and also my mod as well. So I'm not sure how many viewers we got in right now, so let me know how many viewers are currently in. There's no like kind of build up viewers. I wish there was, like I could see how many viewers that there are before the actual live stream starts, but I have to wait till I actually start it before I can see it. So let's go ahead, get this up. And again, with the music, I don't know if I'm going to put music in these live streams. I feel like it's a little risky. Like, I know there are copyright-free music channels, but I have heard of stories like where sometimes there will be like a random copyright claim. And because these live streams are like 2 hours, almost 3 hours sometimes, there's going to be a lot of music played in it. So it's a bit risky, but I'll maybe in the future I'll figure out something that I can do. People saying 144. I think that will grow really soon, so we should see a boost in viewers really soon. Anyway, let's go ahead and I'll show you what I've done. Oh, okay, let me just fix this up. I'm just going to check my frame rate because it feels a little laggy at the moment. Yeah, I think it's just Twitch or something like that being all weird. Oh no, not Twitch, XSplit limiting my frame rate for some reason. Like the game's probably running it really fast, but yeah, no it's not. Why is it running at that speed? Why is it running at that speed? I reckon it is. I think I might know why, but I can't be bothered fixing it right now. It's not too much of a problem. So, what I've been working on is this grill here. I would use the term barbecue because that's what I call it, or that's what we call it here in Australia. We call it a barbecue. But because obviously my mod's probably the majority of its, well, we won't show that yet. Let me just show that. Is kind of probably used the most in America. I thought it would be best to target it towards you guys instead of like Australia. So I'm actually going to be calling it a grill in the mod, not a barbecue. But yeah, I'm going to show you what I've done with this because I did like post some pictures on my Twitter. If you aren't following it, there's a link in the description, and I do post like a lot of development of this mod on there, so you can see some screenshots and all that kind of stuff. Also, I post them on my Facebook page as well if you haven't liked that too. So what's going to happen with this grill is, well, I can show you already. If you right click it with some coal or charcoal, what it would do, it was actually if you put 3 coal in, it's going to put them down at the bottom of the grill like so. And basically, once you've got 3 in, that means you can light the grill up. Now, I haven't actually got this feature working yet, but it will in the future. But what else you can do is you can get like steak or some sort of food that you can cook. This is actually going to be implemented into the recipe API as well. So if you are a developer out there wanting to basically integrate your mod into the furniture mod, you can use this API, which is really cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and show you what you can do. So if you pop, whoa, that's honestly not supposed to be like that. Why is that? Why'd that do that? I heard a noise outside my room. Means someone's coming to get me. Left. It shouldn't be doing anything different. We'll see. It's not supposed to be in the air like that, but we'll have a look in, because I want to redo this whole entire code. Like I like to start off kind of like in a clean state because I tried to do it once, but then it kind of just failed, so I'm going to try it again. But if you actually right click, what you're going to be able to do is, like, once it's cooked on one side, you'll be able to flip it over like this, and it'll have like a little cool animation flipping over. I think it's pretty cool. What do you guys think? It's like the one thing I wanted to add to this thing is like a little animation of it flipping over. Then you would have like, let's have a look, hold up. Then you could have like your table over this side with a plate on it, and it's like once you've done cooking that, you can get the beef off it, put it on the plate, and then start eating or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to do with the grill. Good jumping steak. It's like, calm down, steak. I haven't done this side yet, but yeah, it's cool. You basically let me just destroy that. You just basically get like a food, and then you just click the side you want to put it on. So I can put it on that. Oh no. Okay, I didn't actually support that yet. I should probably support that. I don't know why that's like... Why is that stuck like that? Sometimes it renders fast and sometimes it doesn't. It kind of feels like it's rendering what your rendering speed is. It's kind of weird. See, like, look, it's really laggy right now. So, yeah, it's weird. It's strange. Oh yeah, and there's also I added a spatula into the mod, so you need a spatula to be able to like flip these over. It should be like tongs. I reckon maybe tongs might be better, but then a spatula's used more for flipping, so it's pretty funny though. But yeah, what we're going to be trying to do is making this work properly, because I've been having like a problem where it has like, what would I say? It's not like working. It's basically not working correctly. I can't get it to stay flipped over once I've run the animation once. So alright, let's have a look. What's the viewer count is... How many viewers? 218. make sure you leave a like, guys. If you are here and you are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit a like. Shows your support. Also, in good news as well, I've actually started the next theme for the community edition of my furniture mod, which is Office. If you guys don't know about that mod, it's basically a community edition of my furniture mod where you guys basically decide everything. So you get to design the models, the functionality kind of, and it's all done by you guys. So if you do want to submit a model, just simply go over to my website, go to the mod section, go to the community edition, and it should be relatively easy to find there. So my website's MrCrayfish.com if you aren't aware. But yeah, it's going really good so far. Development for it is going to be starting really soon, because we've got our top 10 models for the first theme, which was basics. And there's also still, if you guys aren't able to sign up, there is still a special code in use right now, which is the code sausage, so you can use that to sign up. But let's go ahead and let's see if we can actually get this working. I've been having a lot of pain trying to do this because basically the whole rendering of these items, like initially I wanted it to flip. Like right now it's kind of it's actually flipping kind of on the what axis are we looking at? It's kind of flipping on the x-axis, whereas I wanted it to flip on the z-axis. But if you actually flip it on the z-axis, it looks really weird, so I can't really do anything about it now. Yeah, basically, when I right-click it, I want to run the animation once, and then once it's complete, I want it to stop and be flipped over. So as you can see, it's basically flipping over, and then I want it to stay on that side. But because I've just got the animation constantly running, it just keeps flipping over. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what I did. Let me think. Alright, we're going to start again and see if we can do this. So basically we just got a boolean here in tile entity grill, which basically, oh god, I'm going to close every class, I'll close all the open files, and we'll start fresh. But yeah, there's basically a boolean, it should be called. I just say boolean. People say boolean, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it boolean. But yeah, basically we've got a boolean in tile entity, so when I right click it, this will become true, and then that means I can basically do the animation. And what I'm thinking, because basically I want to, I don't want this always to be true, like after a certain amount of ticks I want that to go back to false. So how I'm going to like do it on the client side is basically it's still going to tick the animation, but it's not going to, like, say if the animation finishes before the amount of ticks on the server, it's just going to stay like flipped over. So basically what we're doing here, like this can probably stay the same. Like what we're doing here is we've got a flipping count. So this is just like an animation time like current animation time. And what we're doing is, for the first half of the animation, so this is the total animation, or the max animation time divided by 2, so that would be halfway. So while the flipping count is is less than the half of the animation time, we're going to make the stake go upwards, and then while it's the last half of the animation, we're going to make it go downwards. So let's see if we can just example this. So it's going up, and then the last half it's going to come down. And this is super laggy, and I know why. Where is it? Where is that? There's something. Oops. Grill renderer 94. That needs to go. It's causing quite some troubles. How do you configure the place where the flipping is happening? There's a lot of just basically OpenGL calls. So if you're familiar with OpenGL, you can basically translate, rotate, and that's the only two kind of functions I'm using, is translating and rotating. I'm not really like super duper good at OpenGL, but I kind of know the basics you need just to do like 3D rendering and all that kind of stuff. In Minecraft, you don't have to like do all the handling, though. It's if you're writing your own program, like my model creator. Alright, so first half of the animation, then we come down, and it's the second half. And then how I'm kind of making that smoother at the end there is, hold up. Is what I'm doing is I'm moving it upwards, but I'm getting the square root, which makes it basically, as a number increases and you get the square root of it, the square root number slowly becomes like what's the like, I would draw it on a graph. Like, this is what happens when you like, as a number increases and you get the square root of it. This is what happens to like kind of like a number. So we have a graph here. This side's the number. This is the square root of the number. Whoops. The square root of the number. It goes like this, basically. It basically almost evens out. Like, it doesn't though, but it basically evens out. So that's kind of the smooth kind of animation. Like, as it rises, it's going to smooth at the top and then it's going to fade back down. Hopefully there's some people in maths that get the idea of that. Now he's doing maths. Ah! So tile entity group flipping left. Flipping heck. That's going to be like my thing if I can't manage to get this to work. I'll be like, flipping heck. Can't get this to work. It's hard to draw on that thing, yes. That was just my mouse skills. Really bad. But you got the idea. Yeah, I use paint.net and also Photoshop. I find paint.net, like, I use paint.net for really quick things, but for things like my thumbnails and that kind of stuff, I use Photoshop because it's just a lot more powerful and it has like a lot more features that I need to create my thumbnails that paint.net doesn't have. Alright, so I think like this is fine. The only thing I don't like is this kind of doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know, it just kind of doesn't make sense. Like, why am I doing it by like 0.5? Like, it doesn't. If like changing this value doesn't give me any idea of like what I'm changing really. Like really, this should be instead of that. We're gonna do it like that way, and then I'm just gonna get rid of this negative. Kind of makes more sense down here now. Actually, you can't get square root of negative numbers. Whoops. Because there's no such thing. Alright, we have to keep it positive. Is that gonna... It might throw an exception. It'll result nan. So it might not be a problem. If it... I should really like do a thing around this. If left current high is more than 0f. Is this time consuming? It's quite entertaining and I would have a lot of patience for that. I'm not sure what you mean by that, what you're trying to ask there. Hey MrCrayfish, what program do you use to make your mods? Because I'm a mod maker but I don't have a reliable program. I use Eclipse. Nan equals not a number. Okay, that makes sense. So it's better that I'm doing this kind of check here. Because, like, if I was to do, like, nan times... But it didn't say, like, does it throw an... Does it throw, like, an error? If it's not a number? I don't know, I'm not sure. I tried to just look it up there. I'll look it up in math. Let's see what happens. It says if the argument... I gotta read it here. If the argument is not a number or less than 0, then the result is nan. So actually I don't have to do... Oh yeah, I can do it less is more than or equal to. That's what I want. I'm currently creating a barbecue. How many viewers we got in? How many viewers? As I scream that. 171. We're losing it! We're losing it! No, it's fine. It's fine. But do remember to hit that like button, guys. You know you want to. Alright, so flipping left, blah 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 blah. 1.5, blah blah blah. Yeah, this kind of, I should really like, instead of that, just kind of change this. Let's see if we change that. Times it by 10. Ooh. Yeah, weird shit goes on. I honestly don't know where it is. Something happens to it. I don't get what actually happens to it. It's really... Oh, maybe we only want to translate if it is flipping. Let's just do the... Okay, I know why. Just put that around that. Get rid of that. Alright. Better. Because we weren't rendering it properly if we, yeah. We only want to translate if we're actually, what's the word? If we're actually flipping it, we only want to translate if we're flipping the actual the steak here with the spatula. Where'd my spatula go? Where'd my spatula go? Spatula! Almighty spatula, where did you go? Might actually do some shout outs in this live stream because I do see a lot of people in the chat being like, shout me out. So if you do want to get a shout out, go follow me on my Instagram, which is MrCrayfish. It has a double A, so make sure you include that when you are searching up my name. I'm pretty sure it's in the description, so if you just go in the description right now, you can find my Instagram. And in probably about 10 or 20 minutes time, I will see who followed me and shout you out. Alright, so let's see if we can get this going. So if we're flipping, we want to start the basically going up, going down. We want to translate it. We want to figure out what this actual height is going to be, because it might be something ridiculous. I hate the word spatula. It just looks horrible. How do I... Oh no, it's item. It just looks... It's just horrible. S-P-A-T-U-L-A. Ugh, it's not a nice word to look at. Alright. See, is the Instagram going off, or is there just one person following? Alright, let's get back into development. I'll just leave that going there. See what happens. Alright, so if you right click this side. Okay. I was expecting it just to like boom, because it has happened sometimes. What I can do, just to like for fun, because I know you guys like a bit of fun, is this here. So this basically, I'm flipping at 180 degrees, but you can imagine if I increased that to like 540, it's going to do a mad flip. Woo! Let's do something like 1080, because I know 1080. Yeah, damn! Flipping that steak. You know how it is? I'm just like becoming a pro now with my steak flipping. God damn, that's crazy. So yeah, as I just mentioned, if you want to get a shout out, make sure you go follow me on Instagram right now. There should be a link in the description below. But yeah, that's crazy. What happens if we do something even more just ridiculous? 12... Just doubled that. Woo! So how do you like your steak, guys? Do you like it well flipped? I like mine well flipped. It really brings out that flavor, you know? Then you just like some mad chef just like, damn, might let's just get this going, like add some salt onto that. Yeah, damn, that's good. Bit of egg. Bit of egg onto that. What else we got? A bit of cocoa beans. That'll make some good steak. Let's have a look around here. I might just add in just a cup of water. Bring out those juices. And then to top it all off, let's poison it, because obviously we don't like the person that we're going to feed this to. Poison. Aha. Extra strength, that'll be good. Actually, let's do that properly. Damn, that's going to be some good steak. Try 3 million. Someone just said do something ridiculous. Oh my god. It's freaking out, guys. Maybe that's too much. Now it looks like it's flipping backwards. That's funny. Someone that fails at steak flipping. Yeah, it's a little too much. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. It's a little ridiculous. Alright, so if it's flipping, animation time, basically we just want it to stop when it flips over. So and left flipping count is less than maxed animation time. I don't know, like, what, I think it's 20. I think this might be rendering. I don't know. I don't know what this based off. I don't think it's based off ticks. I think it's maybe based off every rendering loop, which I think is different to ticks.
'Cause I think it's 20. I think this might be rendering. I don't know. I don't know what this based off. I don't think it's based off ticks. I think it's maybe based off every rendering loop, which I think is different to ticks. 'Cause I think it's 20. I think this might be rendering. I don't know. I don't know what this based off ticks. I think it's maybe based off every rendering loop, which I think is different to ticks.
Obviously, I'm going to make it turn into steak once it's finished. It's just a matter of I want to get this down right now. So flipping. Okay, we need this rotate here to be like... Okay. Alright, let's try that now. I think I got it working. So if we flip that. Yeah, this is the really weird thing. I don't know, like, why, like... It doesn't flip now. I think it's to do with this. Why does that not want to... Alright. Okay, it doesn't want to translate anymore? I'm not sure. This is the problem I kind of had before. I'm like, why isn't it flipping? Let's just go back a couple of steps here. Let's put this down into here. Give my steak back. See, like, it works now, but why does that... Like, I don't get why... Apparently that doesn't matter. I know why I reset that, because after... I think it kind of... It looks like it's bouncing now. Da-doom! Da-doom! I think I might... let me turn on my fan real quickly, because it's kind of hot here in Australia. Alright, I'm back. Fan is on now, so hopefully it'll keep... Like, majority of the time, it's like my computer makes my room warm. It's kind of good, in a way. I don't have to have, like, a heater. I've got my computer, which heats up my room. So you can see, like, these, flipping is just going really strange, but once I add that back, it'll go back to normal. Alright. I don't get this. Why isn't it run? Basically, the flipping count. Like, why is the... Like, why is the flip... Basically, the flip count is already 0.4, which is more than the max. Unless this is like... This shouldn't... Unless this is kind of more of like a... What I'm thinking is it's a... Everything uses kind of this same class. Or the same instance of this class. So I probably have to do the tick count in the tile entity because I think the rendering class is the same for everything. So what I would do just to test this out is write current height plus equals 0.1f. Let that run for like a couple of seconds. Then we're going to go system out. Write current flip height. Alright. Then we're just going to destroy this. Place it back over here. Yep. It uses the same rendering thing. Alright, so that means we have to put it into the tile entity. All this kind of stuff here. Still can be client side. I'm going to make all this public. I can't be bothered making it. There's no point getting getters and setters for this. At side only side dot client. If you guys want to shout out, make sure you go follow me on Twitter. Oh no, not Twitter. Instagram. How do I fail so badly? I can't use values in here because this is basically the same. These variables up here get used the same for every render, so the same memory location gets used for every render that goes through here, so we can't use them. But all we have to do is just that, and then we can do like do this now, and then it's unique to each tile entity instead. So then that will work. Well, it should. Now we should have some different kind of effects going on here. So if I get rid of that, that should run how I desired it. MrCrayfish, why does the coloring my F, the textures change? What? I don't know what you're talking about there, dude. 270 likes. Thank you guys so much. I want to see how many we can actually get. I want to try and aim probably for 400. And if it's like really nice, we might get 500 maybe. So if you are new here and you haven't hit that like button so far, make sure you do. Shows your support for these live streams. I am going to be live streaming only on YouTube now. I find it kind of much more easier in a way, because like YouTube and Twitch, they're kind of two separate things, whereas I can just stay on the one thing now. And I'm getting really used to kind of this whole system, because it's quite easy. I set up the stream, start streaming to YouTube, but it only starts when I press a button on YouTube, which is really cool, so I can make sure I start it just as soon as I start speaking, or just before I start speaking. It also records the stream and allows me to post it later on as well. So thank you if you're watching it live, and also thank you if you're watching it after the live stream has finished and it's posted on my channel. It means a lot. Alright, let's have a look what your question was. Correct version. Why does the color change when you break the block? Oh, you meaning, yeah, it's because I haven't fixed up the particles yet. People are saying I didn't put the else, but you don't need to have an else. It's only if you want to do something else. Okay. Ah! There it is! You see it? Did you see it? It flipped! It bloody flipped! It's amazing! It's amazing! It's beautiful. Whoop! Amazing. I love it. People just be like, add else tag. Add else tag. Oh yeah, it just worked. God damn it. Boom! It's really cool. Everyone hashtag hype in the chat. Everyone like hashtag flippin' steak. Something like that. Hashtag flipping something. Insert whatever you want at the end there. MrCrayfish, what was the first thing you learned to code/coded? I think the first thing I ever coded was actually, I think it was tools, or it was ore. It was basically the first mod you create, which is like a tools and armor mod, and also generation of ores. That was the first thing I ever coded. Ah, it's beautiful. And let's just copy this now. And then we just do this. Change that to 1. Then we should be able to flip this side too. Okay, nope. I think it's just because maybe in should work. Block grill. Flip food. Let's figure out what's going on here. What's being... I think it's something up here. Something's been printed out and I don't like it. I just search it. MrCrayfish, want to hear something you probably didn't know? There's probably a lot of things I don't know. Ah. Yeah, I had to change that around there. It wasn't 100, it was 131, but that worked. Yeah. I think I know what's going on. Didn't actually run in debug. God damn. Didn't run it in debug mode, so anything I changed just for that past 5 minutes wasn't gonna be in game. Can you put cars in the mod? Nope. It's a furniture mod, come on! A car is not furniture. Nor am I gonna make it, nor would I put my time and effort in to make it drivable. Try flipping the steak so that it would stick on the ceiling. Woo! There's just an error. I know that was a just normal Minecraft error. I think, yeah, it's weird. It's based on the rendering. I don't know why. Alright, so they're both flipped now. So the idea is you're only able to flip it once it's kind of been cooked on one side, and it's going to be indicated by a smoking particle effect. It's not going to be like ridiculous where you have to make sure you monitor it. It's basically, it's going to cook on one side, it's going to show some particle effects. Once it shows that particle effects, it tells you that you can flip it. Then you flip it over, wait for it to cook, and then it's going to probably just lay on the grill there as it cooked and just stay like that until you pick it up again. If you ask someone, hey, do you want a drink from my... or... Nope. I'm not gonna read that out live. I think cars are furniture. What about car beds? Phased! Get out of here! I sleep in a car bed. What do you sleep in? I sleep in a big bed with my wife. The Simpsons. Good shit. Alright. So we got it flipping over now. Flipping heck. I'm thinking the way that the values will reset on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refactor what this actually is. It's not really flipping left. It's going to be how do I refactor again? It's going to be flipped left. Can't refactor. That's probably too much. Why would it? Yeah, you probably can't refactor them. Make sure I run debug mode. Debug mode is your friend. Add on the grill fire particles for fire. Yeah, I'm going to be adding fire particles to it. Don't worry about that. I could probably do that now if you want me to. Who wants me to do the fire particles? The fire particles, I meant. I'm getting a little crazy here. Then we can, like, when I do the particles, we can just do a little bit of fun, and I'll, like, spawn, like, 1 billion of them. I'd be like, the bloody barbecue's on fire! That'll actually look funny. We're going to do some quick shout-outs. So for anybody that followed me on Instagram, I'm going to do a shout-out right now. And also thank you to people that liked a couple of my photos. My Instagram's usually kind of got teasers about my furniture mod. Then it also ties into my kind of bit of like my personal life as well. So you get to see me kind of behind the scenes, hanging out with my girlfriend, that kind of stuff. So if you are interested in seeing that, make sure you do follow me on Instagram. And I'm going to be doing shout outs right now for the people that did just follow. And I just want to see how many viewers we got going on here. I think it might have gone up. Maybe I got more entertaining. People stayed here. So it looks like we've got 350 likes. You guys are absolutely caning it. I thought we weren't going to get to 400, but I feel like we're going to. So if you guys haven't liked yet, make sure you go hit that like button right now. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go shout out these people. I'm going to start from the bottom where, oh god. No, it's just, this is not good. It basically, I can't scroll to the bottom. It basically refreshes. Damn it. How can I, alright, I think if I hold it, it might work. Yeah, that's working. Alright, 30 minutes ago. Alright, so first of all, oh no! This is not, I'm not going to be able to shout it out now because as you guys like my photos, it automatically scrolls to the top of the notification list. How about you guys just like spam my photos with likes? We'll see like how crazy my phone gets. It looks like everybody's liking every photo. Jeez. I'll do shout outs later on when the notifications calm down a little bit. Probably as soon as I start doing them, you guys will be like, okay, let's start liking his photos so we can't do it. I'll eventually get it in somewhere. Alright, so we were looking, what were we, did we restart it for any certain reason? Oh yeah, we just wanted to just restart it in debug mode. I think, whoa! Okay, a little bit of a bug there. I know how to fix that up though. We just want to go into our tile entity grill here. Oh, wait. That should have worked. That should have stayed flipped. Maybe because... I know why, don't worry. I know why. I can fix it up really easily. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to do these shout-outs. Hopefully... Oh no, you guys... Oh no! Nah, it's basically... I've lost all the followers now. Damn it. Unless I can... Oh no, maybe I can see it from here. I might be able to see all the latest people that followed. Oh, no way. I can't, nah. I can't tell now. Damn it! I literally can't tell who followed me now. This is unfair. I probably need to get some proper software to show me who followed. But I think I'm not gonna try and name out the people. I can't remember. Damn it! If it's on Twitter, I reckon I can do it better because it doesn't. Because on Instagram, it only has a limited feed, whereas Twitter has like unlimited. So I'm gonna have to change the shoutouts to go onto Twitter now because I just lost them all. So if you want to get a shout out now, make sure you go follow me on Twitter, and I'll be able to actually do it properly this time, not like Instagram where it just can't do it at all. So yeah, again, link will be in the description. Alright, so what we need to do now is, let's go block grill. Have I already... What's this? Okay. What we're just going to do is pop that outside of that. Is that actually getting cold? Alright, it's getting cold. That's being cold, but why isn't it, I know why. Because it's got to be pos x. It's got to be pos.getx. Yeah, we basically didn't translate it. Get z, get y. We were technically spawning it, but we weren't. So this is kind of the animation I'm thinking of, or the particles. I think it's pretty cool. Do you guys think that's cool? Maybe make it a bit more frequent. I think that's pretty cool. You can imagine when I have the coal in there as well, it's going to look awesome. Damn, look at that barbecue going off. That grill. Let's get a nice screeny here. Get a nice screeny here. Oopsie, I want to get the fire going on it. Come on, give me a nice flame. Oh yeah, that was good. So I'm probably going to be posting that image later on Instagram, and probably on my Twitter as well. Coming close to 6k followers. Wow. I don't think we'll get that tonight, but hopefully I'll get 6k followers on Twitter really soon. I'm going to quickly do some shout outs for the people that just followed me on there. So thank you. Crap. I think it's Tarkston. I'm going to say it like that, Tarkston. We also got Veronica Doughton. Thank you for following. We got Semka the Potato. I think that's how you say it. We got... Sometimes this is why I don't do shoutouts, because this usernames just, they're impossible to say. GJs. I'm gonna say GJs. That's what I'm gonna say. We got Sharpie. Thanks for following Sharpie. Dark Severus. Action Gamers. Shara Ender. Thank you for following. And I think that's... Oh, maybe here. I think Swooshy followed me as well. Yeah, he did 18 seconds ago. So thank you guys for following me on Twitter so far. Oh, the guy or Sky. Thank you for following. Damn, that barbecue is just... Oh, the grill. I'm gonna say barbecue, but when in the mod it's gonna be called grill. I say barbecue because it's a barbecue to me. It's a barbecue to me. So yeah, we need a... Let's just get this. Let's be professional about this. So let's put in our coal. Let's get our steaks going. I think they're cooked. Let's flip them over. Ah, it's perfect. Damn. Okay. Now where's my family? I don't have a family, guys. I know I can make a family. I can make one. Guys, thanks for coming to my barbecue. How do you guys like your steaks? Do you like them rare? Well done? Medium? How do you like them? Guys, no! Guys, they'd rather die than have barbecue with me. What is there to live for? What is there to live for, guys? I'm doing it. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump. Jakes! Didn't work as smoothly as I planned, but I was supposed to do that. Like, I was supposed to... Okay, let's see if I can do that again. I was supposed to do that. Someone said you look lonely. Thank you. (2016 to 2016) Squid family. There's Squiddy, Squid Junior, and Squidlicious. Yeah, I know the particles show up without the coal. It's because I haven't basically done it right yet. But what we need to do... Actually, let's check the block grill for a second. Okay, what we need to do is else if... What we're going to do is hit it, because I want to add this in order, in a way. If current.get item equals items dot flint and steel. Then we're going to do tile if dot start fire. Alright. Then we go back here. We can get rid of this. Let's just have a start fire. Makes it sync. Go ahead, get a flint. Let's start this fresh. Let's start this fresh just so you can see the whole process of how this works. So you place down your grill. You have to put in 3 coal or it won't be able to start. Let's go ahead, get out the flint and steel. Right click that. And did it work? Hello. It's getting cold. So tile into grill dot start fire. Fire equals true. Okay, yeah, I know, I see the problem. Didn't actually put it into the NBT. Oops, not that. If you don't put it into there, when it actually sends the packet back to the client to update the tile entity, it's not going to include that, so fire would have been false on the client side. Think maybe I didn't run it in debug mode. Put rotten flash in it and cook it. Kill the squids and turn them into grilled calamari. At the end of this live stream, let me start that all again. At the end of this live stream, let me know either on Twitter, or you can send it on Instagram on my latest photo, or any way you can send it to me. Let me know what your favorite moment was in this actual live stream, because there has been some good moments so far. If you're able to screenshot it as well, that would be even better. It would give a better kind of idea of what your favorite part was. Because I want to know what you guys like. I want to know what you guys enjoyed in the live stream, so I can aim to do more of that in the future. Alright, so let's try this again. Put the coal in. Get the flint and steel. Should've. Don't know why it's not working. Let's just have a look at this. Okay. Shit. Damn it! I'm an idiot. You know how I copied this from before and I put it out here? I translated that one, but I didn't like translate this one here. So I gotta do that whole thing again. Alright. There we go. Now let's do this again, because I want to do it properly. 1, 2, 3. Then you light it. Oh my god, that is so cool. I'm thinking about making the coal also deplete as well, so it's not going to be fast, but probably like over a day or something, or a day or two, it might like burn out. If you miss out on the stream, don't worry. I am going to be posting it on my channel again, so if you missed the majority of the stream, I mean, you can like watch it. Like, you can actually go back to the start of the stream right now to watch the whole thing. It just won't be live. It's kind of live, but you're watching it an hour behind, basically. Also, just a quick warning, just for everybody, if you're swearing in the chat, you're probably going to get a timeout. So, please don't swear. So that's cooking now. So if we put our raw beef on, in theory, you should be able to place like your food, like straight away on it. It doesn't have to be like cooking for you to be able to place the food on it. It just obviously it won't be cooking right now. What we've got to add though is we only want to be able to flip it. Oh well, we've got to do a bit of like timing here. We're only able to flip it after a certain amount of time. I'm not going to be making overcooked food. Oh wait, hold on, let me see what that guy said. Yeah, actually, speaking of that, I was potentially making maybe overcooked food will actually turn into charcoal, which would be cool. Um, and like in my opinion, coal is kind of one of those. It's kind of one of those things that you never run out of. Like once you go more end game and you're actually doing tons of smelting, you do kind of have to sometimes go on coal runs. But or if you're using like a tech mod, you don't even have to use coal anymore, really. Only for some crafting recipes or something or other. But it's kind of one of those items that you can just easily get anywhere. Like probably dig down like right here. Boom, coal, right there. So it's like you can get it pretty much anywhere. It's like it's not really a valuable item at all. So maybe if I might make it so if you leave it on the barbecue for too long, it will turn into actual charcoal. Yeah, true. You can never get enough coal. It's like one of the most. It's not like totally. It's not like expensive. It's not like it hasn't got any value to it, but you can really never have. You can never have enough of it, to be honest. Overcooked food can turn into rotten flesh. If you made it into charcoal, people would abuse it and use steak to turn into charcoal. It's not too bad. You think about it, it's like you're basically wasting 3 coal in here. You could probably get a furnace and make charcoal a lot quicker with wood. And all this process is manual, so that has like an impact on the balance. You have to do this manually. You're not going to be able to automate this at all. I'm not going to make this automatable. So you're going to have to use your own labor to actually make it, which is not necessarily what people like to do if they're trying to mass produce something. This is more of a fun item, and I can just see it being used in like just having a bit of fun, bit of role play. I just love adding novelty things like this. It's like one of my favorite things to do in this mod is just really fun and silly things. Like the trampoline is like people were saying the sound isn't good, but I wanted this sound. I want it to sound funny and not exactly like a trampoline. I want it to sound kind of comical, if that's a word. If you saw it in a cartoon, that's what the trampoline would sound like. Someone's saying add the smoke. I'm thinking that the smoke is only gonna be for when the actual item is cooked, because it's gonna be an indicator basically. So when it needs to be flipped, you're just gonna go up to it, flip it over, and it's gonna cook the other side. And then once it's done that, it's gonna return basically the cooked version of the food. But there's still a lot of work to do in it because, as I mentioned before, we're going to implement this into the recipe API as well, and that will be a new version of the API. So for people, if you are a developer out there and you would like to integrate your mod that potentially includes cooked food or something like that into this, check out my API. There is a tutorial on my website which you can follow. It's really, what's the word? I think it's very like comprehensive, I think that's the word, or comprehensive, or extensive, I'm not sure, one of them. It's really detailed. I wrote it like so you can easily understand it. Really simple to add in or use the recipe API for my mod. I've already made a garden update. I'm just having a look at the chat real quickly, guys. So it's not going to be any action on the screen right now. 294 viewers, 352 likes. Seems legit. Usually people people join in and they'll leave, so they leave a like, then they leave. If you haven't left a like yet, make sure you go do it now. I want to see what the actual real like count is, because I think what that guy said was wrong. 446. You guys are killing it. You guys are absolutely killing it. We're going to get to 500 tonight. So if you haven't liked it already, make sure you hit it right now. Let's see if we can get to 500, because I really love live streaming on YouTube now. It's just, it's different. It's different. I wish I could really just like go through all the comments after the stream. I'm not sure if you can actually do that, just so I can see if you guys actually did suggest something. Someone said, if it's cold, turn off your fan. Favourite part of your stream is when you spawned squids. Alright. Let's see what you guys did to my Instagram as well. What did you guys do to it? Yeah, you guys absolutely smashed my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for that. I wish I could have done the shoutouts on it, but it's because everybody started liking my photos. Basically, I just lost the list of the people that followed. But you guys went crazy on it. Thank you guys so much. Maybe the best idea would be to like leave a comment on my first photo. So if you guys just did follow me on Instagram, comment on my first photo there, or my latest photo I mean, and then I can actually see all the actual people that commented on it, and I can give you a shout out. Alright, so let's flip the other steak, because that's well enough cooked on that side. Alright, so basically what we need to add in now is we need a public public integer left cook time equals 0, right cook time equals 0, and we also need a no, we don't need that. We've got our booleans there already, flipped and that. Oh, and we need I thought I refactored that. Flipped right. Okay. Alright, let's see what you guys have said. How many followers we got on my Instagram right now? 941. I wonder if we can get to 1,000, but I highly doubt. Alright, this is better. I can actually see all the comments. So shout out to the Lego Titan. We got, I'm going to say Theodore Gregor, Blank OMK. We got Shara Ender again. Thank you. I noticed you follow me on Twitter as well. Oh well, who even cares? Thank you. We got Nick Lassam Juice. I really don't know how to say it. Skylar 1994. Tarkston, thank you for the shout out. Oh, I noticed you. Thank you for following me on Twitter. Julius Sidharta, And Tom Tech Dude, thank you for leaving a comment on my first photo there. But let's go ahead and what we need to do is we want to basically alright, so what we're going to do is if world.is, if world object dot is remote, okay, if is fire started, so this means it would be cooking. So if fire, actually we're just gonna, it's quicker to put it directly to that. We got access to it. It's only outside of the class we actually want to use this get method, or that method there. So if it's basically on, if inventory 0 don't equal to null, we won't have to check for the API here. Like what I'm thinking is because we want to make sure that the item that the person put on the actual barbecue is an actual item that's used, that is actually registered using the API. We can actually check that when we put it on, and then also when it finishes cooking instead of checking it now. So if inventory equals 0, does it, or if the left side doesn't equal to null, then what we're gonna do is it's basically on. We're gonna do left cook time plus plus above this, what we're going to do is if cook time equals or is more than or equal to, let's instead create a public final int. We'll say max cook. I'll call it cook duration. Maybe cook. We'll say cook duration, and we'll just name it. That's how long should it be cooking on one side? How long do you reckon it should be cooking? Like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds? Let me know in the chat right now. Someone said, let's have a look real quickly. Best furniture mod ever. Thank you, Extreme Plays Centrix, for that comment. That means a lot. Five seconds. Let's just see what the most common is here. 20, I can see popping up a lot. 20. People saying 15. 20, 20, 25, 15, 15, 15. Alright, I got a better idea. Let's create a straw poll. This would be better. Straw poll. Straw poll, okay. Let's go 10. Actually, let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, I don't like 25. Let's just do straight to 30. How? Alright, guys. So you should be able to click on that link and we'll see. I think you can click on it. Can you guys click on that link, or is it really like bad? So go vote on that that straw poll. How come there's no votes popping in? Or is it not? No one's voted yet. No one's voted yet. Is it not posting it? No, yeah, here it's coming. Okay. I reckon it was just the stream delay. It was just the stream delay. I'll keep posting it again. I know, it's probably hard to, I know, you can click it now, apparently. It wasn't coming up as being able to vote for it. So go vote now. Tell me how long you think it should be to be able to like cook it on one side. Alright, looks like 15. 15. I've still wait like a couple of minutes before I decide on it fully. But it does look like 15 is in front right now, so I'm not gonna make two grills connect together. It's just too complicated. Alright, let me just do this again. If you want to be able to dye the grills, that basically means you're gonna add 16 new model states. So that's probably gonna take an hour. That's probably gonna take an hour or two to do all that. If you want it to connect together, then there's going to be 3 more states, so that's basically 16 times. That's 16 times 3, so that's 30, 48. 48 states, which is just too much time on one render. And I'm not going to add the ability to dye it. It's silly in a way. Alright, it looks like 15 is it. How many people we got watching the live stream right now? Last time I checked, it was like 250, 236. And guys, we actually hit 536 likes on the live stream. Thank you guys so much. We hit it. I didn't think we were going to get here. So I reckon we can go for 600. So if you haven't liked already, make sure you hit that button. Let's try and get 600. My biggest goal is probably one day get like 1,000 likes on a live stream. Don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe a longer live stream would help. But yeah, I'm going to try and get a 1,000 likes on a live stream one day. So you guys said 15. Yep, it looks like it is 15. So that's basically... let's get my calculator. Whoa, no. Let's not play Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 right now. So a tick is 20, and then you just time that times 20 by 15, and that is 300. So we just put that there. Now we just go back down. So if cook time is more than cook duration, then what we want to do I probably want to send updates to the client as well, saying, because I could Oops, no, this is supposed to be like left cook time. So if left cook time is more than duration, then basically we want to start burning. Else, alright, we'll do that. How are we going to do this? There's two ways we can do this right now. We add in an extra... We add in basically a boolean. We add in a new boolean which just is set to true when it's cooked on one side. Or we send... updates probably every maybe 5 ticks back to the client. But then that basically has to save all this, or save all this, then read it again. So I feel like the boolean option would be better because we only have to do it once. Whereas this would be doing it multiple times. And in a way it's no memory at all. I'm pretty sure a boolean in Java, I'm not sure if it is a bit memory. It might be just one. I know. Okay, no, it's 8. It's 8 bytes. Okay. Eight bytes is nothing. But then it's apparently it's virtual machine dependent. Alright, let's go ahead and let's... Just trying to think how we could do it without actually... Left cook time is more than cook duration. We then want to send off... let's do the boolean way. Left cook time... private boolean, oh no, public again. Left cooked equals false. Right cooked. Okay. So we're just gonna do if that isn't equal to left cooked, then we're going to do left cooked equals true. Then we're going to do world obj dot send send. Obviously, no, it's mark block for update. Mark block for update, get pos. So that will send all the data. Only once though, because basically what we're doing here is left cooked. If not left cooked, then we're setting it to true, and then once this runs again, this will be true, so it doesn't run at all. So we're not sending updates all the time, which would be bad. I think what we're going to do is we're going to extend this live stream a half an hour more. Usually it's just 2 hours, so I'm actually going to do a half an hour more for you guys. I like to keep it at 2 hours now, just because how I did it before was a little ridiculous, and it was like I would stream too late, and it would just I need to get a good sleep tonight anyway, because I got to get up quite early tomorrow morning. Someone said just joined. What am I doing? I am working on the grill, and for people that have joined, I will show you in a second what I have done, because I feel like there's a lot of people right now that don't know what is going on. But don't worry, in a second I will show you. Someone spammed me on my Twitter, make a farm update, maybe, in the future. I do like the idea of a farm update, so maybe in the future. Like all kind of like farm type decorations would be pretty cool. Maybe it could be an update for the community edition. That would be a good theme, like farm type stuff. Alright, so it sends that. So what happens is we want to flip the food. So if it's not flipped, what we want to do here is we want to reset left cook time equals 0, and we also want to left cooked equal to false, because we want to restart that basically again. And then we also, so if left cooked, we want to do left cooked, and then we want to actually, yeah, we do have to check whether this will actually be in the recipe API, because we want to basically, what I'm going to have in the recipe API is there's going to be an input and an output. We want to make sure that the thing that we're cooking is an input. Once it's cooked, if we check that against the input, it's not going to be valid. So we're not going to be able to like run this cook code, which is what I want. Because like it's going to make it a lot easier once it's cooked. It's not going to run through this code because it's an invalid item basically. The only thing you can do is take it off the grill. Let's just have a look here. Remove food. Yeah. Almost 600 likes. Come on guys, we can do it. I'm sure there's some new people in here that haven't clicked the like button yet. 602! We made it! Crayfish made it. As I do a little small dance in my chair, which you guys can't see. Crayfish made it. We did it, guys. Thank you guys so much for the 600 likes. Means a lot to me. These live streams are they're always fun. It's an always entertaining thing to do. Always a good night. Always a good night. Always a good time would be a better way to say it. Also, thank you everybody that is watching this after the live stream has actually finished. I can't see everybody's time, so it's good that I'm actually uploading this after the live stream has finished. And the first one also got quite a decent amount of views, so seems like you guys do like the me re-uploading them to my channel. Do I use my model creator? Yeah, I do. When I'm creating models, that is. Mum, get the camera! Actually comes in with the camera in, but what? You said get it. Alright, so I've left cooked. What we want to do... Really, like, if I'm going to add in this proper cooking right now, I actually have to add it to the API right now. There is a lot of work in just adding one of these things in. Yeah, there's a lot of work. Probably not going to do it now though. I'm not going to do it now. What we'll do is we'll do that other side now. So right cook time. I don't even know if this is going to work yet. Right cook time. So what we want to do now is simply in the block grill renderer here, if tile entity grill dot left cooked, then we're going to display some particles on that side, and then if right cooked, we're going to be like display some particles on this side. Now the only problem with this is that we've got to rotate them, we've got to display them correctly basically, and we might be able to use, hold up, my little collision helper. We might be able to use this. Not intentionally like what it's supposed to be used for, but it basically allows me to rotate the values correctly. So this here is simply just going to rotate the X and the Z variables. So imagine if it's facing north, we want to be able to rotate those values correctly so they're in the same position no matter what rotation they are. Somebody in this chat knows something about my friend, so it looks like, are you like, I probably wouldn't post any stuff on here, like, cause you're probably somebody I know, but you're probably a brother of my friend's girlfriend or something like that. Alright, so we just need to fix the rotation, so we're just going to do float, it's an array, float fixed, equals collision helper, then we just need to get the metadata, so int meta equals get meta from state, pop that there, then this is where we can actually choose our X and Z variables. So let's think about this. Let's just go into the world here. Whoa. What happened there? Alright, let's try that. I'm ignoring TV because I've said it a billion times on a lot of my live streams that I'm not going to be adding a modern TV, nor am I going to make it expandable or anything like that. That's basically how I want it Alright. So, what we need to do is, so float fixed. Alright, so this is probably coming in, I'm not sure what the values, which one, so that might be 0.5. It should do 0.25. These have to be floats. That again, we have to 0. And that would probably be 7.5. Just gonna guess. And then we need to spawn particle at float 0. Whoopsie, no, fixed. Fixed to 0. And fixed 1. And then we just need to do fixed 1 and 2. Actually, and then we need to change that to, can't tell, smoke normal, I think. I can't tell if it's running or not. So that's running. That's running. Has it already cooked? Alright, so basically left cooked is it's that MBT data again, guys. Keeps getting me. I need to make sure I send it. So flipped cooked. We don't need to send the left cook time, that's kind of useless. We just need to send the compound.set. Actually, we do need to set it anyway. Set integer left cook time left cook time and then we need to send the is cooked, basically. Left cooked and right cooked. Alright, cool, and now we just need to read it. So this dot left cook time equals compound dot get integer left cook time Alright, so Not sure if it was debug mode, but we'll check it out real quickly. I'm glad we've actually made progress on this today. I'm really happy about this. When you light it up, then hopefully we should see it start smoking soon. Block grill. Are we outputting anything here? Left is cooked. Oh, okay, that's cool. Just a slight problem with that one. I know what we did wrong. Oh no, it should. We've got to do 2 of these. I'm just confused why it's spawning there. Why is that spawning there? That's like perfect spot, by the way. Like, that's what it's gonna do when it's cooked on one side. Just gotta try and figure out why it's... Like, this is not supposed to be used for it, but it's just a way that I can. Huh. That should, like... Alright, let's just get rid of this one. Alright, so that's working. So if we create another one of these... Well, if we just put that to 0F, that shouldn't do anything. Damn it! Fixed. Let's just do left. Left fixed. Right. Fixed. Alright, we're cool. Checking the viewer count right now. Let's see what we're at, and also the likes. Right. 682. Dude, we can make it to 700. Let's hit it right now. I bet you we can. Probably got some new viewers. Hit that like button right now. Let's get to 700. Let's see what we can do, guys. Alright, so that's still working. Let's add in this now. So right fix. Let's make sure we don't crash the game here. Cool. Yeah, it's still spawning wrong. I know it's because it's not supposed to be like that. This would be That's cool. What do you guys think about that? So basically when it's cooked, it'll do that. And then, I think if we flip that over, yep, there we go. Oh, but why did that side shouldn't stop smoking. Ah, it's because I haven't. I don't know, why am I doing that? That shouldn't be there. That should be there. Copy. Put that there. So if I flip that now, that should keep smoking. Oh. Flip food. Ah, it's because I'm not resetting it. Rookie mistake. Nah, I was bound to run into that. Alright, let's go do it now properly. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty much how it's going to be like in the final version, minus it actually being cooked at the end here, because I haven't implemented the recipe API yet. So let's get a massive kind of like hashtag, what should we say? Let's say hashtag flippin' awesome, because the best feature about the barbecue/grill is the flipping bit. So let's get a massive hashtag flipping awesome. Let's make this chat go crazy right now. I'm going to allow you guys to do it right now. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's put the coal in. Let's start it up. Let's pop on our steaks. This is amazing. Just gotta wait for it to cook. Oh, this side seems to be done, and there seems to be a problem with it, but I'll fix that up. That seems a little slow. Cook this side, come on. I know, maybe I did. Yeah, I think there's just a bug with the particles there. So technically this side is now done, and then this side is probably also done as well. Alright, so I'm not sure what's happening with those particles. That shouldn't be doing that. It's cause yeah, why is this doing that? I think this is because it's the kind of wrong rotation. Yeah. It's the wrong rotation. Because this is more of a cuboid rotator, which is kind of 3D. Like, you need 2 points. We want something that only has 1 point. So, do I have like a particle helper? I could probably write something. Util particle spawner. Let's create a new class. Let's call it particle helper. We're going to go into collision helper, copy this. Pop that in there, get rid of this other point, and then we just got to figure out what we've got to rotate. I forgot, like, I wrote all this myself, but I forgot how it actually works. Like, once you've got something like this written, you don't look at it ever again. You just use the same method all the time. So metadata case. It's hard for me to really visualize this. it's just a rotation algorithm that I use for like collisions and also for the bounding boxes, the hit boxes that you see. $700 likes. Thank you guys so much. This is amazing. Like I don't think we'll get to 1,000 because we only got like 25 minutes left. But maybe we can get to 800. That might be the goal for tonight. 800. Let's see if we can actually do that. You need to refresh the page if you want to see like the updated like count. So what do I need to rotate here? So what's case 1? Let's have a look here. Enum facing. Oopsie. Alright, so horizontal. Okay, here we go. This one here. 1. So west is 1. Let's think about this. So what's positive? Okay, this way. Positive X and positive C. So basically, let's say it's facing east. So that's 3. That's 3. Let's say if we have it here at 1, 0, 1, and 0, 1. If we rotate it to south, it's going to be 0, 1 still here, but it's going to be 0, 9 at the end over here. So, okay, the default direction that we're setting here is 3. So west. Why is my west default direction? That's really... Okay. It's really strange that I decided to do that. So facing west is the default. Oh, it still doesn't matter where I set it, to be honest. Oh, it kind of does. So we want... It's kind of completely over my head how I actually... Like, because I figured out how to do this before, but now it's just going over it again, like... It's... So facing west, but I'm just trying to think... Alright, facing west. So basically we want to we're only returning 2 points. So if we're still setting, even if this is west, we're still starting from this bottom corner here, right? So what we want to do is rotate 90. So west becomes north. I think that's, yeah, okay. So if you want to rotate to north, what's north in here? North is 2. So in our particle helper, we want to get this value, which is the x value, and we want to make it the x value var1 equals 1.0 f take var1, and then var2 isn't gonna change. I really hope this is correct. Alright, so let's go back to our 0.1 and 0.1 point here. So if we want to rotate it to let's say the opposite direction of west is east. East is number 3. Oh no. What's west is number 1. I know, it still makes sense, don't worry. East is our default direction. It's still gonna be, yep, okay. So if we want to rotate it, okay. So east is our default direction. If you want to rotate it to south, this bit might seem a little bit boring to you guys, but I gotta get it done, which is 0. 0 we want to do this, not 2. 0 we want to do that. If you want to rotate it, that's south. If you want to rotate it to the west, that means we've got to do var1, that is west 2. West is 1. We're going to do that. And that. If we want to rotate it to, what's that way? North. So it would be coming from over here. We just want to do the opposite of this one, so that would just be var2 instead here. Alright, cool. I think that's it. It's a lot simpler than the actual one we had before. This should work. Hopefully. Alright, so let's go particle helper. Probably gonna have to restart the game. Let's just stop it now, just before it gives us a massive error. Alright, save that. Let's go ahead and try this now. How many likes we on, guys? How many likes? 794. Wow. We're gonna make it 800. We're gonna do it to 800. Let me know in the chat how long you guys have been here, who's been here since the start, or who just recently got here. Let me know. Also, if you want a shout out, I'm going to be doing some more comments on my most recent photo. So if you did comment on there, I'll do some more shout outs on there. So we got cute cat Millie, who commented on there from before. It's Sharpie again. Zephos, thank you for making a comment on there. And I think also Skylar 1994. Okay, yeah, no, I already shouted you out before. Whoa. What's going on with you? Alright, this looks like it's doing it correctly because even though it doesn't look correct, it is correct. So what we want to do now is, okay, we need to flip these around. Alright, we're not in debug mode. Damn it. It's spelled differently. It wasn't actually like Zephos from Yorg's Cast. It was spelled Xeffos. But you guys have been absolutely tearing up my Instagram right now. Thank you, Theo Dorito. I like that name, Theo Dorito. I'll look at, if you guys remember from before, post your favorite moments to me on my Twitter, or you can send it to me on Instagram, however you like. Capture a screenshot or something like that, and just tell me what your favorite moment was, because I love knowing what you guys thought was the best part of the stream, and then I'll aim to do more of those certain things. Yeah, just ignore that for now. I know how to fix that. So yeah, that's rendering in the correct spots now. Can't believe I actually got that first shot, to be honest. Alright, let's do this again. Properly this time. Alright, grill, we just need some coal. Alright, so you stick the coal in. We're going to put our food on first, just so it cooks at the same time. We're going to light it up, and now it's going to start cooking. Oh. Alright, I think there's just a rotation thing going wrong here. But we can flip it now. And it's cooking the other side. And basically they're cooked now. But yeah, we're going to fix up those values. What was wrong with that east? So if it's 0, if we rotate it around, it's got to be over this side. So it would be 1.1. Let's just check every kind of direction, see what's happening. Let's see what's going on here with the rotation. I reckon everything's going to be like this. Alright, that was... Yeah, everything seems to be not rotating correctly. Okay, so we're facing east, right? I'll visually represent this for you guys so you can get a better understanding of what I'm actually doing here. Alright, so this is our block face right now. So this is what I'm looking at here. This is what I'm looking at, right? Let's say, okay, that's oh god. This is east. Oh god. That's east, right? And we set, because this is that's positive z, and then this way is positive x, I think. Yep. So it's positive x and positive z. I think I know what I did wrong. Flip these around. I did X the wrong way around. Bet you if I save that now. Have we gotten debug mode? But basically, say we set a point here. Let's say this goes up to 1.0, and down here we got 0.0. So, I know, hold up. Okay, let's do this again. So this is 0 dash 0. Over here we got 1 dash 1. Here we got, so that's X and Z. So this would be 0 and 1 here, 1 and 0. We set a point here at 0.1, comma 0.1. If we rotate this basically 180, it should end up over here. Right? So how that actually works is we should be doing one take kind of X and then one take Z, because this here goes in 0.1 and 0.1, but to get this point over here we have to go one take 0.1 and take 0.1 to get to that point. I'm not sure if I actually did debug mode, but I can check that out right now. Okay, it was debug mode. Okay. I'm just confused. This east should be correct already. Okay, no, okay. That should, no, this doesn't have to be flipped around. I had it right. Had that right, okay? So that's correct. Just when we get to here, we're not rotating it correctly. So this is facing south, which south is 0. If we go to our particle helper here, we need to if we go back to our little thing here, when you want to rotate at 90. Alright? So 90. So if you think about it, it's going to be rotating. Think about this as the forward direction. If we rotate that 90, it's going to be this way instead. So the point should be over at this top corner here. So we need to take the X needs to be 1. Okay, yeah. 1 take var1. Unless I'm not particle spawner, block grill. There must be something I'm doing wrong with this because it's not returning correctly. So on the X, so what is this rotating to? This is rotating to south. South is 0. Let's just system in here instead. Let's do var1 plus var2. We'll just say original. I'll say modified. Then we'll just get rid of this here. Alright, apparently it's okay, apparently it's not changing it at all. Oh, yeah, no, I think I see the problem now. I'm doing the rotation wrong. I am doing the rotation wrong. Okay, so if you think about it, we go 5 up. 5 up and 0.25 to the right. We need to set particle okay. var2 equals 1.0f take var1. So the z no, that should just be var1 and then it's semi-spawning in the correct spot now. I just need to do the x. The x will become, what's our time right now? How long? We got 40 seconds. I think everybody's leaving because it's complicated right now. It's getting into the stuff. I don't know, there's still 200 people in here. There's still 200 people watching. We got 837 likes. Wondering if we can get to 850. I think we can, guys. But thank you guys so much for joining. Even if you're watching this live or even after the live stream has ended and you're just playing it back on my channel, thank you so much for making it to this point. Hopefully you enjoy my live streams, and if you do, I will definitely continue to do more of these. Alright, so this comes over 0.25. We just need to make this var1. We just need to do a float temp equals var2. Put that temp, take that off that. Look at that spawning on there now. And then I think that's rotating correctly. Okay, cool. Now I'm getting the hang of it. I don't know, it's hard getting back into old code sometimes that you wrote like a while ago. Because it's not like I'm not reading that stuff all the time. So that's working correctly. We're probably going to fix this side up too. So let's get this burning. I'm going to get this working, and then I'm going to flip my beef one more time, and then I'm going to end off the live stream. So let's think about this. Let's do this visually, because sometimes it's easier figuring out things visually than it is in your head. Like I bought a whiteboard and I use it quite a lot for my programming, because sometimes I just can't figure out like what I need to calculate. And the whiteboard's pretty useful. So we have two smoke particles coming here. Let's change the color to black. Two smoke particles here. This one here is, I can't be bothered writing down the coordinates, but this one's 0.5 up and then 0.25 from this side. This one is 0.5 up and then 0.75 from that side. So if we want to rotate this to this direction, we need to move this one to here, and that one's going to go there. So the calculations for that would be I'm just thinking if that was 0.9, that would come down here. So it needs to be this one take x. I know it needs to be the height. We're translating the x here, because that's that. We need to go there. I know we need to change. The z needs to become the x. The z needs to become the x. Okay. So what direction is that? That is north. In here we got 2. Go back to our particle helper for 2 here. So the z needs to become the x. we're going to do another temp here because we're going to need that Z. So var1 equals var2. Then so the Z becomes the X. Because you can imagine if this... Yeah, that's right. The Z becomes the X. Then the... What does the X become? X becomes the... X becomes 1. Okay, no, okay, and then Z. I know this needs to be var1, then var2 becomes 1.0 f take var1 temp 1. Yep. And I'm just going to rename this temp 2 real quickly. Boom. That's perfect. Hopefully this is, it might be confusing for you guys right now. But this is honestly like some of the things I have to do in it. So I'm live streaming furniture mod development. This is sometimes what happens in it. There's fun times and then there's sometimes like serious times. And then this one, I might leave this for another. I'll finish this after I end off the live stream. Let's do something. What do you guys like? What fun thing should I do right now? What I could do right now, go back into render here. What we can do is let's boost this height up here to like 5. Actually, we probably won't see it, so let's just do it to like 5 here. You'll see what this does. It's pretty funny. We need to give... Vroom! No, my steak. There it is. Why didn't that one fly up? Yeah. Strange. Yeah, no, it's a bit hard to see the render happening. I don't know why that one's not going up high. Ah, it's because I only changed the left one. That's why. 360 trampoline beef flip. Yeah, that's a challenge, mate. That's a challenge. Let's go do that right now. I'll do it over here somewhere. So we got our that, and then we also need to give ourselves a grill. Alright. So we put that there, and also the trampoline right there. Oh, wait, actually, I've got an idea. Instead of that, let's just see how high we can jump here quickly. You could go higher than that. Whoops. This would be funny. So it's like, yeah, gonna go check on the cooking. Let's get this shit going. We need some coal. So yeah, just gonna go cook the Barbie now. 360 beef flip. This is what we're gonna attempt, guys. A 360 beef flip. Alright. Okay. I think that's one coal. Yep, that's full now. Start it up. Let's get the patties on. Or the beef. And we're gonna attempt a 360 beef flip. It's not cooking yet. It's not burnt. Alright. Should be any minute soon. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do a 360 beef flip. Woo! Oh, no! 360 beef flip. I think I did it. I think I did it. Yeah, I did it. Oh! Did I get the other one? Yeah, I got the other one. That was a 360 beef flip right there. Tut. Tut. Probably the best moment of the live stream right now, guys. What did you guys think of that? That was fun. 360 beef scope. Do a flip. That was some fun to end off this live stream today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream today. I am really happy about the progress we actually got made. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get anything done, but some reason you guys have really inspired me, and my brain has been going like straight. It hasn't been going all over the place. It's really just been going straight, and haven't really run into any problems with this. So thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more of these live streams and you are new. There's definitely going to be more of these. I love live streaming the development, and you guys love it too. So thank you so much again. It means a lot. Hope you enjoyed tonight. Hopefully, whatever it is, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you live right now, because I'm not sure what the time is. Hope you have a good day. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye, guys.